Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. My name is Michelle. We're going to do a read for the second half of August. We're going to see what wants to come out for you. Let's see, what is it? Thank you all that have been booking the reads with me, and also beyond the read sessions, which is the coaching aspect of what I do. I've been doing it for many years, and it brings a lot of the different modalities into play. But the main thing is that if you're looking to, if you're experiencing some sort of blockages that are holding you back from where you are now to where you want to be, and you want to close that gap, then it's definitely an opportunity for you to book a discovery session up here or in my description box below. It's complimentary. It allows some one-on-one time together and allows us to make a solid recommendation for you in terms of what it is that you want. So really customizing and personalizing it for you. Many of you, I'm helping you out with your business. I might be helping you out with a relationship or just life overall. So if you're interested, it's in my description box below as well. All right, let's jump into this and see what's going on. It'll be you and who, and it's second half of August. The who will be a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, right? Even one side of a situation as well. Okay, so even if love's not on the brain, you can take a look at one side of a situation. You're gonna find it might resonate with you. All right, do check your moon rising and your Venus signs too. All right, that might give you some additional insight to take into consideration on the best decision for you that you make, okay? Don't let any reader take the power away from you to make your own decisions, okay? Use it as guideposts, okay, guys? That's my recommendation, okay? All right, so let's jump into this, all right? Let's see what's going on for you here. We'll start with how you feel about them right now. What is it? A new beginning. So, Aqua, you want a brand new beginning. Okay, and I'm sorry for the glare there. I'll pull it back here. There we go. So this is a brand new beginning. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this has you right here in your own energy. And this is this is a message. Pages are about messages coming through. Now, it could be that you're involved with or have a communication with another fellow air sign. Could be the case for many of you. But this is actually take another swing at it, right? So it could be, as it pertains to your love life. Some of you are having a brand new beginning in terms of your love life, okay? So that's what seems to be coming through. This is really cool. And it also talks about being very energetic, very passionate, very curious about what the future holds in terms of your love life as well. So for some of you, since that's what we're talking, it's a new beginning, a brand new beginning. So it could be a new beginning on many, levels. Okay, some of you, even some of you, it could be a work, brand new work opportunity, brand new way of doing work. So note your comments below, guys. I would love it to know. It definitely helps my channel, so I do appreciate it. Let's continue this and see what else wants to come out for you here. What do we get? Okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Five of Swords, and then we've got the Three of Pentacles, okay? So all in this order here. So this is about some sort of emotional fulfillment. This is about intimacy. This is about this is about real companionship, all right, real compassion, okay, and overflowing emotions as that's talking about. It's compliments of the universe. It's really beautiful. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, type energy. You might have that in your chart, or someone might have it in theirs. Now, I also get it's about after some sort of conflict, after some sort of deceit or deception. So I almost feel that, it was emotional fulfillment, there was some sort of deception, and then I get the Three of Cups is coming together. Now it's about teamwork, okay? It's not about pulling and lugging everything on your own. This is about partnership and teamwork, okay? And what I'm feeling out in terms of your energy is that teamwork is really important to you right now. That the balancing of the scales. It could be someone at work. It could be, this person you met at work. It could be a work partner as well as a love partner, okay? For many of you, this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo type energy. So this is really beautiful, and it's kind of like a brand new beginning, as it pertains, to something that didn't work out. Now, here's the thing about this card. I know a lot of you say, okay, I don't want the person back that I had before. The interesting thing is that allow people to mature and grow, because that's a strong component in relationships. That's what personal development is all about, right? It's about growing and always being a student of learning. So when you're in a relationship, a lot of times if the other person has grown, as well as you have grown, and you both grow together, wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. It's a really beautiful thing. But this talks about, coming together after some sort of deception and really having high hopes about, something too, is what I feel. But I think that teamwork is got to happen. That teamwork gets, takes this out of the picture, and then it moves into this, and that's kind of how I feel for you right now. So this is really beautiful, okay? And so anything else in terms of where you're at right now, how you feel? I think you want to be kind of more than friends with this person, kind of like wanting to be more than friends with them, in this relationship. But I think it starts out as friendship, because that's an important component for you, okay? And it's also about being able to, share the good, the bad, and anything in between with that person. So, this is about wishing to share your good with this person. So maybe you've had some successes. Maybe you are moving forward in your life and you want to share the good news with them, and it's something that you want to do. And right now you might be at a distance. You might not be talking for some of you, and it's hard for some of you to be able to do that. So definitely note your comments below, okay? And I really feel that you've got a strong feeling that you're going to be together again. Okay. Now, again, for some of you, this could be some sort of relationship. It could have to do with maybe someone from the past. Maybe it was a friend, and that type of thing. But I think that you just know that things are just going to work out. You're going on that faith, and you are just putting it up to the universe, and putting that vision out there, and let the universe co-create with you and complete how that outcome's going to be. Okay, you're opening up for that, and I think that's really, really beautiful. Okay, anything else that wants to come out for you in terms of where you're at right now? Let's take a look. Okay, and then we'll jump into a few more things. Okay, all right. This is about saying no. This is about establishing your boundaries in a relationship or situation. If something doesn't feel comfortable with you, Aqua, this is saying it's time to say no to it. And you're going to know how you feel in terms of your body. This is really important, how the energy moves in your body, and it's what I talk about also on my website and in my sessions with others. But it's really important to understand where the energy moves in you and where that energy is originating from, so you know what you're feeling in that. Is it angst? Is it or is it tightness? Is it closeness? Is it as opposed to maybe being open, and being able to breathe, having excitement, or feeling relaxed about it, or feeling at home about it. There's different ways different questions you can ask yourself in terms of how the energy moves in you. For some of you, you've been put in an uncomfortable position, and this is about standing up for yourself and creating the boundaries, and getting clear about what it is that you want and don't want in a relationship. Some of you will say no, not just to the relationship. Maybe it's an action in a relationship. Some of you, it is a relationship, but this is saying be comfortable saying no, because no is can be a complete sentence. Okay, and this is here to remind you. So some of you needed to know that. So note your comments below. Okay, all right. Let's take a look at this other person on the other side and see what's coming up. Okay. Let's take a look at that. What is it? King of Swords. Remember I said that you could be dealing with a fellow air sign? Could be for many of you, okay? Now, you might resonate with one side more than the other, so feel free to reverse the messages as you see fit, okay? But this is saying that the King of Swords, this is about intellect. This is about clear thinking. This person is focusing on their intellect and clear thinking, okay? Very smart, this coming out as Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. This is really beautiful. Okay, let's see what else wants to come out. So you got the King of Swords. Ooh, okay. Then we've got the Hierophant, major arcana stuff work here. We've got the Hierophant, we've got Judgment, and then we've got the Four of Cups in this order, okay? This is about some sort of belief system changing, okay? Some sort of tradition, something that has been coming into play. There's some sort of adversity into the belief system of this person, and they're going to make a decision, okay? Will we resurrect this? The universe wants to kind of help with this, and it's about divine, some sense of divine timing, because the angels are stepping in. It's almost kind of like the Red Cross giving, some sort of relief to some sort of almost what it feels like an emergency type situation, and that's what this is saying. And it's about turning away that things that this person is not wanting, and it's kind of like they're meditating, they're contemplating on something. And that's what seems to be the case. And knowing that, oh my gosh, this is, maybe previously that this is how this person felt before, that they didn't want this because it didn't look like the rest of the cups, but they're realizing that their beliefs are changing and they're coming through with a different decision. So it's kind of how I feel about this person right now, that they're going to make a decision as it relates to their relationship or situation, and it's different from where their normal beliefs are, right? That this is not a typical love relationship. There's something different about this, guys. There is something that is socially different, something that is a belief system or traditionally different, that you see and that this person sees and knows that. In the past, they may have not seen this cup of love coming, but now I think that they're kind of being resurrected and they're realizing, and it's causing a change in a belief or tradition, system, type thing. They may be going to someone to get advice, or someone's giving advice to them. So that's what I see. For some of you, this is going to be for some of you because I feel that maybe you had been perhaps given advice, from someone, and to resurrect a situation, of some sort, for the Judgment card to come through here, and the other person declined it because it wasn't coming away, it wasn't coming through a proper way, or some way, shape, or form. And that's kind of what I'm feeling. So note your comments below. I'd like to know, but that kind of came through, and I had to say it. Okay, so that's what I see here. Let's see what else wants to come through in terms of this other person. Anything that they're kind of feeling right now in terms of where they're at. So right now, what they do is they're replaying some of the conversations that they've had over and over again, and that's what's coming over, in their minds. And this is also saying is that you don't know how hard it was, to let you go. So some of you, in terms of a relationship or situation, could have had, they could have let you go, and you have been able to move forward and become clear more of it, in terms of what it is that you want. That could have been the case for some of you. So, and they do also have, they're also saying you are the best thing in my life. You have really, really taught them things. So some of you, it was hard to let you go maybe at a time when you kind of moved away, during that time, and for them to advise to you that you were the best thing in my life. Okay, and so this is really beautiful. This is some of you are meant to be experiencing that. You might, if you resonate with more of this side, you might feel that way about this other person, and there could have been some time and space between it. Whether it was permanent or temporary let go, you're going to know what that means to you. Okay, so that's what I see here. Any other advice that I do see coming through that is important, just for this person in terms of where they're at right now? Let's take a look at what that is. This is about them busting out of their cocoon, right? Getting some sort of realization and busting out of their cocoon and transforming in terms of how they see things and how they view life and how they want to move forward in a relationship. So they're really moving forward in that. This is really kind of cool. Really, really beautiful. And then what is it that you need to know about them? Aqua, what is it that you need to know about them? Let's take a look. You need to know about them about trust, some sort of trust issue with them. Okay, you need to know that they're not swayed, that they're really focusing on not being swayed by other people's opinions now. Okay, and they take action. And they're focused on becoming confident in choosing the right path. They're learning to trust their own selves and their own decisions. So they're tapping into their own intuition, okay? And that's what I see here. They're really tapping into that. And it's exciting for them because they're kind of playing with something that they've already had. We all have it in us, right? It's about how much we use it. Because like any muscle, we can get better at fine-tuning things, right? Fine-tuning our body, fine-tuning, our minds and our body and soul. Same thing for your intuition, aspect. So they're surrendering to the trust of them, of their own intuition, and that's really key. What is it that they need to know about you? Let's take a look at what that is. They need to know that you're surrendering to success. Okay, you're focused on success in this relationship or situation, or just in your work, whatever that is seems to be coming through. But you're ready to experience abundance, and you don't want to look back at any sort of past roadblocks. You want to move forward. You want to see, success come through. And that's what they need to know about you, is that you want to leap into this new exciting world of opportunities and possibilities, right? And you're ready for that. You're taking action to do that. So you're ready, right? You're on board. And I know a lot of you out there are doing that. So note your comments below what you're doing, because I think it's rather exciting. This is your time right now. There's some big changes happening for many of you, and share it with the tribe here. We'd love to know. But that's what I see. It's definitely surrendering to success is very, very key. Anything else in terms of the best way forward? Let's take a look at the best way forward, okay? Start with you. Best way forward for you. What does that look like? Ooh, okay. So what do we get here? We get the heart fire. Wow. And sorry for the glare there, guys. Heart fire is what this talks about. Nice. Well, as it pertains to love, you know what's interesting? This is interesting because this is the one card, and the one I don't actually get this card that often. But what this talks about here, you know what that red is? There's a lot of passion in this relationship and situation. I will not lie. There is a lot of passion here. This is saying that there is also passion that is igniting with you. Again, for success, for whatever that looks like. But this is not the time to remain still, Aqua. Remember, you're in the spotlight right now. This is your time. This is to be the star that you are, and to go out there and make it happen, or co-create and make that happen, I should say. Better, that's actually, the latter is quite a bit better. Take the inspired action and then co-create with the universe. And this is saying is that you're learning how to ride the different waves of passion. They're kind of like the waves. They kind of come and go, right? It's like that ebb and flow. And it's the same, but you always, you realize that you're always returning, to your center, okay? And that's going to be really important there, okay? This also talks about accepting the fire in your heart, that fire in your heart, to really recognize it, trust your passion, and trust your heart to guide you on the decisions that you know that are right for you, whether it's a relationship or situation. And if you're feeling, a genuine lack of passion, as it pertains to your life, what this card wants you to know is to take comfort that it's just awakening in your heart right now, okay? And it's something that it has, bringing something that has been long in rest, bringing it back to life, okay? So that's what this is saying. It's definitely, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's what I see coming through for you. And then I am going to pull you a Sacred Rebels card, because I want to see what additionally the final advice in terms of the Oracle, in terms of this relationship, what that looks like for you here. What does that look like? Oh my gosh, for many of you, it's about restoring and replenishing, okay? So restoring and replenishing. So some of you are kind of taking back, focusing on, what that looks like in terms of strategy. It could be, in terms of a situation of some sort, but I think you're replenishing and, kind of to revive yourself, so then you can turn around and revitalize your life, right? And to really, that energy that we talked about and how to use this passion, you're kind of going in to kind of garner and bring that energy. It's kind of like a reverse starburst. Think of a reverse starburst. You know how starbursts point out and push out, right? Your energy. This is about use the visualization of a reverse starburst and see all that energy that you put out come back to you, all right? Come back to you, and take a few minutes by closing your eyes and let all that energy come back to you. And that's what this card is talking about. You need to revitalize your life so then you can ignite the passion in that relationship or situation, that work life. Could be all three. It's not uncommon. It's happening a lot for some of my Aqua friends and my people that I've been hearing about in the comments, that a lot of it is happening at the same time. Things are coming through at the same time. So that's what this is saying. So that's what is restore and replenish. And it's a 38 card, which comes down to an 11, which is two people right side by side. It's a 1 and 1, but it's also it's a master number as well. But it's time to replenish. Get out of nature. Do what it is that you need to do to replenish your energy. Listen to music. Create music. Write music. For some of you, do a passion project. Do something that is going to revitalize you. But get the rest that you need in order to make things, to take inspired action and truly, create some of these beautiful things that want to come through in your life. And that's what I see here, okay? Don't be distracted by others' pasts around you at this time. Just focusing on you, okay? And, pursuing too much is going to dilute your energy. So don't do too many things. Focus on that one thing and build on your working on, and know that success is going to, actually be coming to you. And I think that that's the major key here, okay? So that's what this is talking about, that. So very, very beautiful, guys. I hope this resonates with you in some way, shape, or form, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.